Eat the microphone and talk really slowly.
Whisper sweet nothings to me, baby. I got you. I got you.
Turned romantic real quick.
That's how I like my descriptor quotings. Okay, I'm excited to share with you. I mean, you already know what my confession of the week is, and you actually named my confession of the week rotten fish pancakes. So thanks, courtesy of you.
Yeah,
So I tried to make, I've been on a total kick making pancakes lately, and I bought the powder from the store, which was like didn't have any egg in it. You just added water, and I could pronounce all the ingredients on it. It was really good. And so I was like, look, I'm gonna try and make these myself, because I had the other pancakes that I was making, which were egg whites, bananas, oats, other things, and spinach. You know, just add a little greenery up in there. You know, gotta get those minerals.
Spinach in your pancakes.
So, hello, minerals. Talk about like getting all your micros, not your macros.
Yeah, but that's like the bad. Oh, yeah, I guess so. But that's like not the right flavor.
But you don't put a lot. You can't taste it. It just looks green, like whatever.
That's
Anyway,
what they
so
always say.
I got that recipe from this girl, Laura Lee Chapatos, who's a bikini. She's Miss Olympia bikini. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I got the recipe inspo from her. So I've been like alternating between the powder that I bought and making these ones. And I've probably had pancakes like twice a day. Tragically,
yeah.
I ran out of egg whites. So
the 2 times a day.
yeah, pretty much. And I ran out of egg whites. So I was like, you know what? These other pancakes basically just have like flour, flax seeds, and some other stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna try making them. That's what I did. I made protein powder, oats, bananas, flax seeds, and I was like, absolutely slay. The flax seed is going to be like my fake egg, so this is just going to work perfectly. And then I started putting it in the pan, and then I was like, it smells like it's burning. And I'll put a photo in the edit for you so you can see my rotten fish pancakes. They basically just turned into like kind of soupy pancakes in the pan that I couldn't really flip over because they had no stiffness to them. And then I was like pushing them around in the pan. Oh, I think I had protein powder in them as well. And so then at this point, I was like, okay, well, I tried one. It didn't work. So I was like, maybe that was just the first one. Let's try the second one. Poured the second one in when really I should have just drank it because it didn't have any eggs in it. And then that one also turned into a rotten fish looking thing. And then I sat down and I was literally about to eat them because I was like, I put all these expensive things in it, like flaxseed, protein powder. I'm like, I gotta, make the most of this. And then I took a photo and sent it to you, and I was like, I can't fucking eat this. I actually sat down.
It pops up on my watch, and I was like, is that rotten fish?
It was just so gross, honestly. So then after I saw the photo of it, I
those
was
are
like,
pancakes.
yeah, I saw the photo. I was like, I can't eat that. So then I made something else, and I threw them in the bin. But devastating. It was tragic. Okay, so
my favorite part is when you told me that you were like, maybe I'll turn these into a protein shake.
Yeah, I was gonna try. I was like, maybe I can salvage this. And then I was like, it's just gonna be a warm.
It's like, yeah, let's turn this hamburger into a protein shake. Gross.
I mean, look, I was just trying to, not waste food. So just being a good person over here.
Saving the planet. One rotten fish pancake at a time.
Oh my God. Anyways.
So have you learned the lesson that eggs are a necessary ingredient?
Yeah, I'm just so flabbergasted.
Well, they have like egg stuff in the pancake mix. You just don't realize it. It's that other stuff. You're like, whatever that other stuff is. That's your egg in there.
I guess. God. Some kind of, I don't know. Anyways, so total fail. Total fail.
That's fun.
So
it's fun. We can't all win. We can't win every time.
Exactly. I can't be good at everything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we gotta keep you humble, mortal. All right, welcome back to another episode of Gym Bag Confessions. I almost did it again. I'm one of your co-hosts. Do I call myself a co-host? It just feels wrong. I am Welcome back to Gym Bag Confessions. I am one of your co-hosts, Rochelle,
And I'm
and
AnnMarie.
the lovely, amazing,
Oh,
not
this is
able to
so
make
funny.
pancakes, Anne-Marie.
Cannot make a pancake. I mean, hey, look, I
No,
went back to eggs. I went back to egg whites, okay?
that's good. That's good. I'm glad. Flax seeds do
That's
not
funny.
equal eggs.
I go, yeah, this is they're like egg substitute flaxseed. So I just thought I was being like a good vegan or something, eating whey protein in my pancakes
I was being a good vegan.
for one meal of the day, okay? Not
Oh my
vegan at
gosh,
all.
that's
Couldn't
funny.
be further
I
from it.
actually, I actually saw this egg substitute thing at the store the other day, and I took a picture of it because I wanted to
Send it to
scour and
me.
look for reviews because I can't have eggs. So I
Oh,
was like,
right.
oh, maybe this will be decent, but I gotta like check reviews from non-vegan people. Not shade to the vegans, but because your taste buds are different than mine,
Yeah.
you're gonna be used to that, and I'm not.
Yeah. Okay, try it out. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, I'll try. I gotta scour for reviews first.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So
Anyway.
today we've got some good stuff talking about meal prepping, which is huge for our, that's been huge for us for our success is meal prepping. It's like, oh, meal prepping, you probably just want to go, wah, wah, I'm out of here. But we've got some good stuff that we want to talk about, um, how we go about our meal prepping because, we're busy. We got stuff to do. We want to just get it done and be done with it. So stick around for the meal prepping.
For the meal prepping.
For the meal prepping.
Okay, well, before we get into that, update me on your challenge. How's everything been going?
Well, things have been going really well. I'm down some weight. I've lost another 2 pounds, I think, total. So I'm down to 161, which is exciting. Um, and I redid my exercise plan. And so I've been really enjoying that. Trying to like make a plan that's not too busy. Because I've been reading a lot of stuff on like you really don't need to be at the gym 5, 6 times a week. And that's been really hard because I really like lifting weights 6 times a week. But for my new work schedule and my lifestyle and everything going on, it was just getting to the point where it just wasn't working anymore. And so I really dialed it back and really fine tuned it. I'm going to experiment with it for the next 4 to 6 weeks to see how it goes. Probably 6 weeks to see how it goes with the new schedule where I'm like, how often I'm lifting weights and how I'm doing my cardio and my steps and stuff. So I'm really excited. It's going really well. I'm enjoying the workouts and because it's my favorite part is building my workouts. So
Yeah,
yay.
you love to program.
I do. I do.
Whereas I'm like,
So
just
it's
give me the
good.
workout. You're so humble to say that, you forgot to say that you're in the lead by a lot. So,
Oh,
you know, me and Christy have been working behind the scenes. I actually saw her this morning. So we've been,
oh, fun.
unconsciously, we've been busy talking about other things, but unconsciously, we've been connected on sabotaging you. Okay. We don't know how
Oh,
we're going to do it, but we didn't speak a
you're
word
gonna go
about it,
into
but we just
Airtable and
know.
start deleting all my points.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna have to start screenshotting now. Tell
Oh,
me about you.
yeah, my challenge has been going pretty good. I think it's taken me like a hot minute to get back on track from going to Mexico, which is okay. And I have been wanting to do cardio, so did cardio and stairs for the first time the other week. And oh my God, literally couldn't walk for a week. Like a bunch of my friends went, and we have this big group chat that we were all talking in. Like every single person was like, I cannot walk. My calves
Oh,
are ruined for like a week.
I bet.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It was crazy. So, oops, sorry. Um, what else have I done? Yeah, getting back on
How
track with
long were
my
y'all
food.
running? How did you do your stairs? You said you were running stairs. How did you?
Oh yeah,
What were you
so
guys
there's a
doing?
place that's like in Vancouver, and it has like these huge wooden outdoor stairs, and it goes all the way from the beach like all the way to the top. I don't know how many stairs it is. It's like for 2 rounds going at like a heart rate of 130 took 20 minutes. Twice, just
You
twice.
ran straight up the stairs for 20 minutes?
Well, No, no,
Oh no, you
no,
went
no.
up, down, up,
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And I kept my heart rate at like 130, but like sometimes I'll get it up to like 170, you know? So I start like lower and then get it higher. So
my heart
yeah,
rate would be
probably
like 170 on the first five steps. It'd be like do, 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 do.
honestly,
190, heart attack range.
yeah. Your phone's like, stop exercising now.
Get to the emergency room.
Yeah. So that's been really good. I feel really good. My weight's kind of stayed the same since I got back from Mexico, but it's been good because I kind of maintained my weight. Well, I mean, I lost weight when I got food poisoning
Yeah,
and then
the rotten chicken.
the rotten chicken. Like, I don't know what the
That's
theme
why I
is in
was
my life,
laughing.
rotten food.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
we got to work on
yeah.
that.
So,
Let's
yeah, I
get
lost.
curious about this.
When I first got back, I was like, oh my God, I lost like 2 pounds. But then that was just because I hadn't eaten basically in like 2 weeks. I was really sick for like a long time after that. I couldn't believe how long it took my digestive system to like get back to normal. So, yeah, anyways, I've been feeling really good. I'm gonna go a little bit harder over the next like week or two because my body responds really good to cardio. So I'm gonna incorporate that back because I actually think if I just keep my calories kind of at maintenance and do more cardio, I my body seems to like it. So I'm gonna try a little bit more of that. And then yeah, that's all I have to say.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
That's great. I don't. My body just like steady state cardio definitely
Yeah.
doesn't like the hit cardio stuff. It's like shut down. My cortisol, adrenals are like, fuck you.
Really? Okay, that's
Oh yeah.
interesting. Everybody's so
Like
different,
I
you know?
can't do hit. Yeah. I used to really like it. I did it for a while, but once I started realizing it was probably like 10 years ago now, 10, 11 years ago, once I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's and then I was diagnosed with adrenal fatigue, they were like, we don't want you even to walk in the sunshine. We don't want you to break even a light sweat.
What?
So I've worked up to being able to do cardio, but I can't do hit. It's really bad for me. So I'm always like, oh, that sounds fun, but it's really a nice pass. It's like, here's my whole
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah.
Ah, doctor says I can't do sprints.
Too bad.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so heartbroken.
I think my like I've done like sprints and stairs recently, and my body responds better to like doing low intensity steady state cardio than like high intensity. So that's been
Stairs
good.
feels pretty high, but I
Well,
guess
yeah.
you're saying it's medium rate, but
Yeah.
steady.
But then like no, like I'll do stairs once a week, but then if I do the stairmaster for like, 90 minutes a week, I keep my heart rate low. Like to me it's just such lazy cardio. You're only going to like 130, you're not like killing yourself. But my that's where like I thrive, I think. So I'm going to start doing work my
That's
cardio
great.
back up. Yeah.
That's great. It'd be interesting to see how you respond long term.
Me too. Me too. I'm thinking about that. So I think it's fun. It's just like all an experiment, right? And I guess while we're talking about our challenge, we are hosting a challenge. We'll talk a little bit about it at the end. But if you are interested in joining us on a challenge that we're starting in May, make sure you click. We have the link down in the show notes below. It's called Hot Girl Summer.
All right, let's move over to meal prepping. So the first step of meal prepping is planning the meals. And so we want to talk about how do we plan our meals to make sure we're hitting our protein goals and making life so much easier. Because for me, like it's been the game changer as far as if I have my meals at work ready to go, especially when I was working my 12-hour shifts, like I would have almost all my meals for the day prepped and ready to go and take them with me. And that was really how I was so successful because every day at work I was surrounded by everybody door dashing all their food in, and it was like pizza and donuts and soda and all the sugary stuff that would be like, oh, that's easy to do. All the coffees, we have like the coffee cart that comes by with all the sugary caramel syrup delight.
Oh.
So it really made it a no-brainer for me.
How do you do your meal plan for the week? Because I know we do two very different things.
Yeah, totally. So what I do is I found this lady, and I can link her in the show notes below because I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Like I would used to just like scour the internet, social media for recipes and stuff, and I found this one lady that she had a couple recipes that looked really good, and I just bought her cookbook, her like digital cookbook, because I was like, let's make this easy as possible. So I found like one resource that I like, and then my own meals that I've made before, right? And so then I get my macro number. So I have like the calorie intake and each of the macros, protein, carbs, and fat. And then I go through and I look at all the breakfast options. And I look at the macro count and I'm like, okay, that looks really good. And so then I put it into my little Word document and then I subtract so it was like, oh, that was 300 calories. So I subtract it from my calorie goal. And then I go, oh, it's 30 grams of protein, blah, 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 of carbs, blah, 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 of fat. And I subtract it. So now I have a new running total. So I know what this meal's going to be. And then I have the new total here. So then I
Okay, wait,
look for
hold
my
on. You
lunch.
don't use MyFitnessPal?
No, I use a different macro calculator, but I use that. But like the recipe book already has the macros calculated in it.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so if I'm building a recipe that's my own, I'll build it into what app do I use? It's My Macros Plus. I don't
Nice.
use My
Okay.
Fitness Pal, I use My Macros Plus. They're all the same, really, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Um, and so if I need to figure out, oh, how much is in this rice or this stuff, if I can't find it on the label, I'll look it up in my macro tracking app. But yeah, so I just put it in a document. So I just do that, and then I go, okay, what's going to be my lunch? And then I look through some good lunch options. I do that, and then dinner, snacks, and then I see where I'm at. And if it's not quite balanced enough, like it's not enough protein, or if it's too much fat, then I'll like move it around and like find a different recipe, plug it until I build that day. So I build the day A, and then I do the same thing for day B. And then I have my plan, and that's what I'm going to eat for the next probably 2 weeks, if I'm going to be honest, for the next month, because I like just regular, dependable meals. I don't need a lot of variety in my diet. Um,
Same.
I, I, I just actually prefer to keep it really simple, but I have 2 days that are very different. Each breakfast, each lunch, each dinner are very different. And I know if I eat day A, like if I eat everything, I'm going to be in my macro count. Like I don't even have to think about, oh, did I get enough protein? Because it was always hard for me to reach my protein goals. I'd be like, oh shit, I've got like 2 grams of carbs left, 1 gram of fat left, and I need 90 grams of protein. And I'd be like, son of a bitch, I can't, how am I going to do this? And so I would always wind up over on one and under on protein. So doing this, I know for a fact I'm going to hit every macro. Um, and I'm as long as I stay with the correct portion size and I eat those meals, I'm good to go. So now I don't even have to think about it. I know if I eat this day A or day B, I'm set.
I like that.
I love it. It
That
takes
makes
a little thinking at first, and that can be annoying. It takes some time to set up the plan, but once you have it, it's like you're set.
so much easier. You don't have to think about it. Okay, so what would you say are like your two favorite meals from your meal plan that you're having right now?
Oh, my two favorite meals. Oh, that's hard. I do love my pancakes. I love my protein pancakes. I just take it's like half gluten-free pancake mix and my protein powder and then water. And then I make two of those, put peanut butter and sugar-free syrup on it. Oh my
Okay,
God.
sorry. But where's the eggs?
It's,
That's what I need to know. You've told me this
it's
before. I'm
in
like,
the
but where's the
pancake
fucking
mix.
eggs?
It's in the pancake mix. It's been like chemicalized and turned into a powder form.
Okay, okay. Fine, you're off the hook.
I don't need eggs for mine.
Oh my God. I'd be like, what do you
Actually,
mean?
it doesn't have egg in it because it says no egg in it because I can't have egg.
See,
So
that's what I
it's
mean. It's
some
got
kind
some
of
kind of like
binder.
binder. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a binder in it.
Okay.
As all processed
Okay,
foods
so you like
does.
your pancakes is one of them. What's your
I
other one?
love my pancakes. Actually, the one I just started eating uh 2 days ago is tri-tip.
What is that?
Tri-tip, it's like
Oh,
meat, like barbecue meat. It's like
but
beef.
beef? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's beef. Yeah, and I don't cook it. I get it from the store already cooked.
Oh,
Like
nice.
their deli at the grocery store here in California, is they do like a really good food. You're like, holy shit, this is so good. And I can't have barbecue sauce, so it's just the tri-tip, and then I just chop that up, put it with some rice and some cheese because cheese makes life worth living, and that's it. So good. Oh my God, I've had
I
it like 5 times in the last 3 days.
I love when you find a meal like that.
I
That's
know. I'm gonna eat it to death.
that's also really funny that I have no idea what tri-tip is. Never heard of it. It works at a steakhouse. You know.
Yeah, that's concerning. Are you really good at your job, or
I'm
maybe they
totally
don't
winging
eat
it.
that in Canada? Maybe
I don't
Canadians
know. I
don't
gotta
eat
look it up.
tri-tip.
Tri-tip.
Yeah.
There's got to be like another name for it.
Yeah, what's the weird Canuck name for it?
Let's honestly, like, I need to see. You know who I'm
Pause,
talking to right
everybody.
now. Yeah. What is tri-tip? That's what you said, right?
Tri-tip, yeah. It's a delightful cut of meat.
Triangular cut from the bottom. Oh, sirloin. Okay, okay, okay. I know that word.
That's
Interessante.
good.
Okay.
Sirloin. Yes, egg
Sirloin. That's
rings
all
the
you needed to
bell.
say to me.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
my
God,
bad.
that's funny. So what else are you putting it with?
Uh, Rice and cheese.
Slay. Love that.
I'm super basic. Like I used to do all the recipes that had like a whole bunch of ingredients and were like fun, but now I'm just like, let's
No.
just keep it super simple. The
Yeah.
more I've eaten healthy, like really intentional, like the more I actually like the fewer ingredients in my food. Like
Yeah.
I just like, oh my God, this rice. Ah, what?
I
But I
love
do. I like
rice.
the
It's so
simple stuff.
true.
Yeah. I used to think it was so boring and dumb, but now I'm like, rice.
And you
Let me
just need
write
like
you a love
salt.
letter.
I want all I want to eat
Pepper.
is like
Ground pepper on rice is so good. Oh shit.
yeah, ground pepper, Himalayan salt. So fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay. So we meal prep so differently because I thought I ate like the same meals all the time. And I mean, I think I do, but I'm more like I'll see what I have in the fridge. I try and like order different ingredients because I get to the point where I'm like so sick of things. But I'll like usually go onto Pinterest, find some things I'm interested in, or like other fitness programs I've done. Sometimes they'll have like ideas, so I'll take those. I either add it into my macros as like my meals section, which is really nice because then I just have to like click the button and add it. But yeah, basically I'll track my macros every day in my Fitness Pal, and I find it's really helpful to at the beginning of the day plan my meals, and then or like in the evening before. So I kind of know what I'm doing for the day. On the weekends, I'm like a little bit more chill. I kind of have an idea because I've eaten the same meals for so long. Like, kind of
Yeah.
have an idea what I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, just being like super organized with that. And yeah, so Pinterest is like huge for me. Um, and what else? Yeah, my macros, I'm actually going to try and increase my protein a little bit more. So, like I said, it's like it's the same as you. It's like I eat the same variety of stuff all the time. So it's kind of like I know what to have at each meal. Especially when I
Yeah.
go to work, like they have staff meal at work, but I always try and like meal prep, you know? And I think that like when I first started at my job, I wouldn't take like 2 meals to work, even if I was just working through lunch. But then I was like, no, because then I'm just going to like the store or whatever's closed because I'm ravenous after work before I go to the gym. So I was kind of like getting off track. And so for me, meal prepping was really
Yeah.
important. Like before I even started cutting and losing weight, I just was like, let me just plan my meals. Let me just get into the habit of taking my food everywhere and always being organized with that. So, yeah, I take 2 meals to work now so that I can eat one right when I'm finished work before I go to the gym. And that has helped so much. So I would say just being like super organized. Yeah. My two favorite meals right now, okay, used to be pita pizza because I was like abusing that like crazy. I was eating it so much, like every single day. But I've had it so much that I'm kind of like, I'll put a photo of it up on the screen because I really like it. It is really good, but I'm also a little bit over it at the same time. So
Really?
I'm like transitioning with it, you know? It's like my
Wow.
favorite meal. Still having it from time to time, but like
You've been raving about those for months.
I know because that's all I've been eating.
Like
But there's
pita
that transition
pizzas
period, you
with
know?
pineapple on it. Blech.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, pineapple. Like, let us know in the show notes if you are a pineapple on pizza person or not, because I'm telling you, pineapple is where it's freaking at. It's just like so juicy and sweet and like, oh my God. I used to order when I would be hungover and I was partying all the time when I was younger. I would order, I would order a Hawaiian or sorry, a cheese pizza with triple pineapple on it. They would like drop it off at the door and it'd be like so heavy because there's like 2 cans of pineapple on my pizza. So I used to order that when I was hungover, and then I left Australia and my friend owned a Domino's and she texted me like literally years later and she was like, "Are you back?" And I was like, "No, why?" She's like, "Somebody just ordered your pizza." I'm like, "That person's fucking legit." And they know what's good.
Years
Years
later.
Before
That's
somebody
how
ordered a
terrible it
cheese pizza
is.
with triple pineapple.
Triple pineapple.
The delivery person
Now,
literally would
pineapple
bring it to the
is my
door and it
favorite
would be like,
fruit. That's oh my god. The
just cheese
box is
pizza,
like
triple
crumbling.
pineapple. Treat yourself. It has to be like Domino's or Pizza Hut. Like, that's the only way to do it. Like that really thick, doughy crust.
That's okay. I forgive you.
Okay, so then maybe this will get your taste buds going a little bit more. My other meal that I really like is I take this to work all the time, and I wouldn't like say that it's like when I think about it, it's my number one meal, but I eat it so much that I would say it probably deserves a spot. So I have white cheddar rice cakes. I'll take 4 of them, and
Oh,
then I'll
I
either
love
have
those.
they're so fucking good. I'll either have cottage cheese or tuna, and then I mix in with it avocado, cucumber, red pepper, and then like just salt and pepper, and I put it on top of the rice cakes. So freaking good.
I would skip the tuna part, but all the rest of it sounds good.
So
That
you would do
sounds good.
cottage cheese instead? I mix it
Oh,
up.
I
I do
love
one of the
cottage
two.
cheese.
Oh my God.
I'm not really a
So
tuna
good.
person. I threw it up when I was pregnant with Maddie, my fourth kid,
Oh,
and I haven't been able to eat tuna since.
never gone back.
No, it does not look good. I'll tell you what, it does not look good when you throw it up. If
Oh
you
my
ever
God, and
have
the
the misfortune,
taste. No,
yeah, you don't want to taste tuna fish coming back up. I'll tell you what.
it's disgusting.
It's like, oh God,
Uh,
I just, yeah, let's not think about it.
no.
I'll get sick.
Okay.
But the cottage
Okay.
cheese part sounds good. I love the chocolate rice cakes. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I put peanut butter on it. Sometimes if I'm being extra, I'll put peanut butter, honey, and like little coconut shreds on it.
That sounds good.
Oh, if you like the Samoa cookies, I don't know if they have those in Canadian land,
I don't know.
but the Samoa cookies, like the Girl Scout cookies, maybe they're called Tagalogs over there. I don't know.
None of
That's
the
what they
above.
taste like.
Don't recognize the
None of
name.
the above. We don't, we don't have, we don't have no mother effing Girl Scouts up there.
The
Either way,
only
it's
thing that I've been
delightful.
thinking, the only thing I actually like every time I go to the store, I keep waiting for the tariffs on the rice crackers to go up, and I'm like, if that happens, I'm gonna lose my shit because I
You're
eat
gonna
them
die
like I will die anyways.
daily.
So,
Yeah,
daily, yeah.
yeah, I have those
Okay,
daily. Oh, I do. I
so
just yeah. Go ahead. Never mind. I could talk forever about food. I was starting to get hungry again. Even though I
I
just
know, me
ate
too.
tri-tip.
Same. I
Tri-tip for
just ate
breakfast.
pancakes.
All right.
The next one is grocery shopping. So, okay, yeah, these are, by the way, sorry, we forgot to mention this. These are our 3 main points to help you with your meal prep. So, the first one was like being organized, preparing your meals in advance for the week. The second one that we're talking about is grocery shopping. So, most people hate grocery shopping. We have a strategy that's literally both of us live and die by. So, it is grocery shopping online. Da, 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 da. I wish we had
Only
like
way to do it.
some music in the background, like da,
They're
da, da,
like, tell us
da.
something we don't know, AnnMarie. If you haven't done it, what are you doing with your life?
Oh my God,
Stop right
honestly.
now and
Like,
order them online and have them delivered to your house.
okay, but I will tell you, my sister-in-law, like, I tell her every time I see her, I'm like, dude, you gotta grocery shop online, like, get it delivered, or like at least get them to do the shopping and go pick it up from the store. Like, it's going to save you so much time. She's like, I know, but the produce, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, honestly, the
Well,
amount of
then
time that
go
my
get the
produce
produce
has been,
yourself.
yeah, or something. Like, but like, honestly, for me, I get mine from Walmart, and like 95% of the time it's on point. And
Yeah.
if it's like not right, like whatever, they'll give me a refund. I just request a refund through the website, but it saves me so much time.
Yeah,
I hate going to the
absolutely.
store. There was a period of time where I ordered online and then they had like nothing in stock. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So then I had to go down to the grocery store. I had to walk there because I don't have a car, grocery shop. And it just gives you the grossest, yuckiest energy. It's such a
It
waste of my
sucks the
weekend.
soul out of my body.
Oh, can't.
Can't do it.
So, and like it's so worth it. I don't know about you, but my grocery delivery fee is like $15 with the delivery and the tip. Because whatever, take my money.
Oh, well, I have the subscription, annual subscription. What do I pay? I think it's like $79 a year. And so I don't have
Oh
any
my
delivery
God.
fees. I just
That's
tip them.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, if I want to like rush the order, I have to pay extra. Like if I'm like I need it in 3 hours or less or 2 hours or less, then you pay like $5 or $10. But if I have to rush it, it's gonna be worth it. But
Oh,
I
it's like game
love
changer.
it, and it
Because
saves
then
so
I
much
find,
money
yeah,
in the end. Really, it saves so much money.
rather than like the going to this, I find also too, when you go to the store, you get stimulated by all this other stuff that you want to buy. And oh, I made my grocery shopping actually even better now because in the week I have like a notes section in my phone where I keep track of the meals that I'm trying from Pinterest for the week. Like I'll try and always just do like one or two different meals for the week to try and like spice it up. And then in that note, I'll put my groceries for the week. So like if I'm like low on oats when I make them one morning and I notice, I'll add it into my grocery shopping list so that
Oh, nice.
my list is pretty much done already. So then when I sit down on the computer, it takes me like 20 minutes or something. And yeah, so that's been super beneficial for me. And then just like writing, yeah, just like writing down everything like as you run out of it or whatever. And then I'll grocery shop. I've been doing my grocery shop delivery as well because I used to wait until the weekend to do my groceries and laundry, but then I started to like dread the weekends. I started to hate the weekends. I'm like, the weekend's so shit because all I do is like chores and get ready for the week. And then I was like, okay, talk to Soul about it. She was like, why don't you, Soul's our therapist that we share, not same appointments, but we go to the same person. And she was like, why don't you just do it in the week? And I was like, so smart. So now
Oh,
I try and do my laundry
yeah,
and my grocery shopping in the week.
that's a good idea. But like the weekends is like really the only time we can do our chores, our errands, our like our things. But I'll try and see if I could spread out the other chores to one of the days of the week because that would be really nice. But I
It's
feel
so much
like
better.
springtime is so hectic for my family. Like the kids are all in sports all at the same time, and there's just so much going on. I'm always missing something. Somebody's not missing. Last week was a shit show. Like I'm like, oh shit, Lincoln had practice, and he missed both of them. It's like, oh my god. So yeah, I'm always looking for tricks to save myself time and energy and effort, just to streamline everything I can because going shopping for a family with 8 people that's a lot of
That's
time. It's a
so
lot.
much
It's a
time.
lot. So it's so much. It saves me like my sanity, and I'm like the extra fee is totally worth it for me to like
Totally.
have that be brought in and it saves me money. Do
Yeah.
you do your bulk cooking? So the third one that we do, so you plan it, and we plan it quite differently. Grocery shop, same, but like, so how do you, are you doing you cooking them all on that Wednesday when your groceries come, or you,
No, 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 no.
no?
I do kind of like, because I kind of make up the day as I go and how I'm feeling. So I'll do, like, for example, I think yesterday I made a pizza. So then I cooked like chicken, like 2 or 3 servings of chicken. So like 1.5 chicken breasts. And then it's just in the fridge now. So I can kind of like mix and match some meals. Like then last night I didn't need to cook chicken for dinner. I had sweet potato in the fridge already. So it's not like I intentionally bulk cook, but I will, like, if I'm cooking a meal, just have extra of at least one or two things from it so that I can start to like mix and match things in the week, because I find that meal prepping, like bulk, it gives me like anxiety, and it just adds over my head one of those like looming things of like, this is just too much. So if I just have like small things that are like rolling over, or like, you know, things like that in the fridge, then it's like when I'm pinched for time, I can just throw some things together. I will like bulk cut up. Like if I'm making a pizza yesterday, I cook bulk chicken and then also cut up a whole red pepper, so that I have a whole red pepper and some zucchini, and they're like ready to go. I can just throw onto something. So I kind of am just a little bit more like strategic about it. I'd say when I'm going to work for the day, I'll prepare everything. I bought some more containers because I'm like, well, maybe I can make two lunches at the same time, you know? So just like kind of make it all a little bit more streamlined. But yeah, I do probably spend a little bit more time cooking every morning before the day starts.
Yeah, that's too much cooking for me.
What do you do?
Because my mornings are crazy hectic. I'm trying to like cram everything in the mornings and like get to work and stuff. So I have to, and I'm trying to like reduce my amount of contact with food in the kitchen, you know, like keep it at a minimum of how much I'm making things. So we will do it on the weekends. And since I've like really simplified my meals quite a bit, it's really just I just need to cook rice, or I need to air fry my potatoes, like roasted potatoes, but air fried. And then I cook chicken, and I cook, like, I'll take the hamburger patties and we'll grill those. And so even if it's like I'm having a taco based food, I have the rice, I have the burger patty that I've made, and I make it taco flavored, like that patty will either be taco flavored there, or I add stuff to it like sour cream with taco seasoning in it, or whatever, to like get the taco flavor. So I just have like the main ingredients, and my meals are so simple, which I prefer. Um, Now it's super easy. So I'm just making a shit ton of rice, I'm making a shit ton of potatoes, and I'm doing the burger. And I like the burger patties because it's already proportioned out. So I'll chop them up, and like, because I don't have bread, and I can't eat the gluten-free bread either because it's got egg in it. So a lot of the stuff that that would matter to other people doesn't matter to me because of how my, like, the foods that I don't eat. So it just makes it super simple. But when I was having a little bit more complicated meals, I would still do them on Sundays, so that I didn't have to do anything throughout the week. Just take, and I would put them all into containers, and then I would just put them in my lunch bag before I left for the day. You know, I would always drag my feet, moan and groan about it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's going to take forever. And it would be, sometimes it would feel like it was tiring, or I would just be like, "Ah." You're never going to feel like, I'm never going to feel like doing this. I'm never going to be like, yay, let's cook a whole fuck ton of food right now. Never going to be excited about it. So let's not wait until you're motivated to do it. Just go into the kitchen and make the bloody food. You're doing this for future you. And so that would be typically enough of like a kick in the pants for me to go and do it. And since simplifying my food, that's made it really easy. So even if I'm like, I don't do it that week for whatever reason, I already know what I need. And so I'll just like catch up one night and make it, or I'll go into the store and get the little pouches of the ready-made rice already. Just make it easier. But I don't, my breakfasts are the only thing that I don't make ahead of time, because you can't really bulk cook pancakes.
Yeah.
And so I usually either have a protein shake, pancakes, or I have like oatmeal.
Yeah. I love
Or I
oatmeal.
just have like chicken for breakfast. I like dinner, lunch stuff for breakfast, so
Yeah.
I'm weird like that. I'll have spaghetti for breakfast if I could.
Why
Back
not?
in the day when I could eat that.
Like our three main takeaways from the week are planning your week, they're doing your grocery shopping online if you can, or just finding a way to like streamline it. For us, that's like the biggest hack ever. And then the other one is bulk cooking if you can, or like if you're somebody who's like just starting and you're like whatever, it's like, okay, let's just prepare one meal, just practice doing maybe like your lunches and then start to build on it. So that's kind of what the way that I did it. I'm not sure if you did the same way, but just start with something like simple, because they're habits that you need to build over time, and don't try and implement just everything all at once. It takes time to change these habits for yourself. So yeah, our main takeaway from all of this is just being like super organized with your week, being super intentional about how you're doing things. And we want to leave you with one action step for the week so that you're really taking something away from this video and doing actions. So we want you to go find a meal that you're really excited about, figure out what the macros are, go onto Pinterest. There's lots of inspiration on there. You can just look up like high protein meals or whatever. You can take one of the ones that we've kind of mentioned here, but plan out what the macros are, plan out how you're going to have it so that it's there ready for you to go. And then also get the ingredients this week and practice making it, whether it's one day or you do it for every day this week. Take some action from this video. So we're excited about that.
Whatever you're doing for the future you're taking, this is how you can really nourish and support yourself. Cool. Well, our She's Making Gain segment lady this week, AnnMarie found her on YouTube because AnnMarie loves YouTube.
I love YouTube. I'm boycotting every other platform.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? YouTube is the OG, yeah. But she found Leah Hope Health, and we're gonna link the video, this specific video that AnnMarie sent me, where she was like, "Oh my God, you've got to check out this lady. She's just phenomenal," and she really is. And I think it's really good, like if you just take a minute to watch this video of this lovely, amazing woman who's going to be my new friend.
She just doesn't know it yet.
She doesn't know. Yeah. I'm going to send her a video. It's going to be really creepy. It's going to be great. Gonna get a
hi, just so
order.
you know.
Yeah. Just FYI, I told everybody we're best friends, so get on that bandwagon.
I'm pretty sure
anyway,
she lives in
so
the
you
States, so you can fly and meet her.
Oh, perfect. I need somebody on this side of on this side of the border.
The border.
I'm like, what is this? What is this line?
I got you.
Yeah, thanks. But she has like these beautiful nuggets of wisdom throughout it that she says. So that's why I really feel like it's really good for you to watch it, because it's like you scour the comments on it, and like everybody has like these beautiful different takeaways from her. Like, she's looking at, one of them was saying she's looking at gaining health rather than losing weight, and stop chasing a perfect body, a smaller body, and start chasing a bigger life. I love the perspective switch. That's something that AnnMarie and I have really focused on for ourselves, is like, let's not chase this standard of beauty, this whatever, and like, let's do this for ourselves, so we can have a vibrant, thriving life, so we can just live the fuck out of life and have a great time and be healthy, and have that really be the goal. And it's like such a shift in your mind that
There's such a better energy behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But she's so amazing. It took her 3 years, wasn't it? 3 years.
I think
Or to
two.
get
She
from
lost.
where
I think
she
she lost like
started.
50 pounds. Okay, was it 100 or 200?
It was
pounds
over
that she's
400,
lost?
didn't she say? Over
Yeah,
400?
it's crazy. So maybe she lost 200 pounds in 4 years. Yeah, because I think it worked out to like 50 pounds a year. I don't know. I did the math. She was basically
amazing.
losing 8 pounds a month, which is like crazy. And
That's crazy. That's
she
a
has-
good steady rate though.
yeah, and she's like just beaming, and she talks so much about how she's like, she got her very first extra skin removal surgery, and she was like, I may or may not have the perfect body. She's like, but for me, it's just about like being able to experience life. And she's just like beaming, and she's so vibrant. And so it's not just about the weight loss. It's about like, how are you letting yourself enjoy your life? For me, I've noticed, like, as we've been more mindful of like, sure, of course we want to lose weight, but ultimately at the end of the day, it's like the decisions that I'm making now are the decisions that are aligned with the version of myself that I see in my mind and that I know I want to be. So it's like, quote unquote, like reaching your potential or whatever, right? And it's making those decisions that are aligned with my higher self. That is enjoyment of life. That's feeling really good in my body. It's coming back to just, yeah, having the full expression, waking up every day and feeling excited to be in your body, excited to be who you are, that you're not worrying about what you haven't done for yourself. So I think the discipline is really where you find a lot of happiness. Like I can look back and I'm like, I have been really disciplined with my food lately. Of course, I've definitely not been perfect in the slightest. Even yesterday, you know, I was like, I'm really hungry. I kept eating after and I was like, okay, I ate probably 400 calories more than I needed to. So it took me out of my deficit yesterday, but I was like, I just don't fucking care. Like I do every day with so much balance and I was so easy on myself. I didn't beat myself up about it. I was just like, just move on with it. Like, who cares? It's all working out. And the more that you just let yourself be in that moment is so important. So yeah, absolutely. We love that. Okay, I think that's a perfect segue. You guys have to check her out. Honestly, she's such an inspiration. But I think that's a perfect segue for us to talk about our Hot Girl Summer Challenge that we're so freaking excited about. And we have been saying this whole time, Hot Girl Summer is not about the external validation of people seeing you and being like, wow, that girl's so hot. It is the internal validation of you choosing yourself, doing it for yourself, saying like, okay, I know in my head this is who I can become. And now it's making those habits, making those decisions to become that version of yourself. So we're running a 30-day YouTube challenge. It's all going to be on here. We're going to have handouts, worksheets, all the things. To help keep you on track. We're going to have a leaderboard, a scoreboard, all the things. You just need to click the link and register. Once you're registered, we're going to send out all the details. We're starting on May 1st. So this is where we're really focusing on, let's talk about the problem that we're going to be solving first. The problem is we used to be saying all the time for ourselves, like, oh, we're doing all the right things, but we're not seeing the results. Why don't we look like we work out? I want to feel good in shorts this summer. I want my arms to look toned. And so we started doing a challenge between ourselves, had amazing results, and it's focused not on the number that's on the scale. It's focused on the habits that you're choosing. So you get 3 main habits that you're going to choose. The first big one is worth 2 points and the other ones are worth 1 point. So you have one big, amazing goal, and then you have ones that are supporting of that. Not all of them have to be crazy hard goals. We actually don't recommend that. We recommend one of them is big, hard goal. The other ones are ones that are a little bit easier, not easier, or like medium or easy for you to achieve. So we're really excited because the intention is that when you're done this, you're going to be feeling like the best version of yourself. How else are we going to be feeling, Rochelle? You're like, yeah, and then what? And then I'm like,
and then what?
On the spot.
Yeah.
I just felt like I was talking a lot, so I wanted to bring you into the conversation.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Jeez. Give me a hand signal. I was totally like, just like, totally listening to you like, well, this is great. I want to join this challenge. Oh, wait.
We're doing it so the result is that you feel comfortable in shorts this summer, so that you feel toned, so that you feel just fucking excited that you've been choosing actions for yourself that are aligned with who you want to be.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
So that
Don't
link
get
is in the
mad.
bio. Don't forget about it. Make sure you register. It's going to be tons of fun. We're doing it as well. So yeah, just get registered before April 30th, and we are going to see you in the freaking
tell everybody
challenge.
it was free? Yeah, it's a free challenge.
Yeah, that's free. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's free.
Okay, I
free.
don't think
So
I heard that part.
no, yeah, sorry, it is definitely free. So make sure you subscribe and like as well, so that you get all the deets of when it's coming next. Thanks for tuning in, and we're going to see you next week.
Bye.